Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff and we're here with episode 146 of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. In the previous episode, we finished up the quest Rise in the East by clearing out Japheth's folly of its really troublesome pirates. So we've managed to get through that. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, the other, yeah. Yeah, she sort of helped us, well, she didn't actually. We fought the entire lot on our own, and they just like bombed the shit out of it when we came out so that we almost died, but you know, she agreed that she'd help us if we needed her, so I guess that makes up for it. And then we ran through all the other locations, all the other quests that we had active and declared them out, so I think it was Stony Creek Cave was one, I think Kravanga Cave was one, that was the new one that we went to. Lost Knife Hideout, and I think there was somewhere else, but I'm not 100% sure which that one was, but I know we've already cleared it before. It was, yeah, it was somewhere around here. So we cleared all of them and then handed in all of the quests at the end, so we just have a few more to, well, in progress. I managed to pick up an Amulet of RK as well, so we'll hand that in when we can. But we've got a couple more people to speak to.
Company has reopened, thanks in no small part to you. Well done. All of Skyrim benefits from that trade.
Well, thank you. Greatly appreciate that. Right, let's check out Sarge's used wares.
If you see anything you like. All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some.
Nothing in here is stolen? Nothing at all?
Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it.
I could return the ring for you.
It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while.
Who supplies your goods?
I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city.
Okay.
Don't let Viola catch you in her house.
Alright, and another thing I should add is we are not going to be able to become Thane or purchase a property in Windhelm, unfortunately. Nils has spoken to you, well, there's nothing to say to you. Because you need to have either joined the Stormcloaks, or you need to, if you're an Imperial like myself, even though we've not joined yet, you need to have defeated the Stormcloaks, so, yeah. Alright, hello.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong.
Ever think of moving to Morrowind?
Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people. Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the Corner Club on his own.
What's the Grey Quarter?
Windhelm is divided into 4 quarters. The Grey Quarter is the one that's home to all the city's dark elves. If it looks to you like an impoverished slum, that's because it is. Ulfric prefers that we live in squalor. He has nothing but disdain for anyone who isn't a Nord. He tolerates us, but that's the extent of his hospitality.
Yep, that's why I'm not becoming a Stormcloak.
Pleasure.
It was a pleasure, definitely. Whoa, word. Okay, hello, Amberus.
How splendid. Another Nord.
There've been murders in Windhelm?
None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems.
Saying it like it's news to me, despite the fact that we solved the case. How are the Dark Elves treated in Windhelm?
Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, what they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time.
Why are there so many Dark Elves here?
Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind. So we came west. Windhelm was the first city on that road. And here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking.
Okay.
If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
Oh, thank you. Some of these guys, like, the first thing a line of dialogue they'll say to me is, like, really cruel. Like, they'll be like, oh, another Nord. But then, afterwards they're just kind of like, oh, hey, how you doing there, buddy? Oh, hang on. Okay, cool. That's standard Sherlow's quest dealt with. Handed in later. Surprised they're not coming up and chasing me. Some of them usually do. And finally, we have our old pal Malborn, if you remember, helped us in the diplomatic immunity quest.
Nord.
Excuse me, you helped me. Tell me about this Thalmor assassin that's hunting you.
I was trying to get to Morrowind. The Dunmer don't care much for the Thalmor, and I figured I'd be safe there. As safe as anywhere, that is. But there's a Khajiit hanging around the main gate. I didn't like the way he was looking at me. I'm sure he's Thalmor, just waiting for me to leave so he can follow me and kill me in a lonely place.
Don't worry, I'll take care of this assassin for you.
You'd be saving my life. Again. I know I probably seemed ungrateful. I've just been so scared. Expecting a knife at my throat any minute.
Alright, Malborn.
Good afternoon. I was trying, but there's a... I'm sure he's Thalmor, just waiting for me to leave.
Alrighty, buddy.
Nord.
So why do they keep saying that in such a patronising way? Just because I'm a Nord doesn't mean I want you to live in squalor. Jesus.
Need something?
Oh, yeah,
The
that's not happening.
streets are safer now, thanks to you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Alright, what do we have here? Well, these are just people's houses. I don't want to break into people's houses. That's not a good idea. Alright, let's quickly pop out here and hand in that quest so we can just leave the docks. We don't need to come back then until we decide to go to Solstheim, of course, but we won't be doing that for quite a while, I don't think, so... I'm hoping there's someone else down here that we need to speak to who's supposed to be working on one of the ships but often isn't, so...
By the hist, if I don't get something soon, I don't know how I'll get through the week.
Here's your double distilled skooma.
Thank you so much. Here, let me show you a thing or two about not attracting attention to yourself. I would not complain
Alright, cool.
if you return with some skooma. Ours is to smile at your passing, friend.
Thank you. Alright, just checking we've spoken to all this lot, haven't we? There's no one new. No, there's not. Definitely not. Okay. That's me done. Farewell, people. It was a pleasure knowing you. Okay. So, I think we've looked through the whole Grey Quarter now. We'll just do one more run through just in case, but I think we have. So it leaves two major areas left, which is Kenilworth Hall and the Palace. But we might have already done the Palace, I'm not 100% sure, but I'll just double check anyway. I've got a list of all the citizens of Windhelm. I've just been kind of crossing it off as I've been encountering them. Even people who I'm pretty sure I've already spoken to. Just keep them there just in case. Make sure we've spoken to everybody. Yeah, it's the whole Grey Quarter. We're right here at the...
You know about Talos? He founded the
Doesn't matter, yeah.
Blessings of Talos be upon you.
Yeah, just double making sure. Like I said, we can do everything except become Thane and get the property. We'll have to wait till we finish the Civil War before that happens.
Horses.
Okay. Renier, of course. Elvi, Tova, Tobion.
I'd appreciate it if you don't bother my wife, Tova. She's still in mourning.
Here's an amulet of Arcade.
I hope Arcade grants my wife some comfort. Thank you. Here, I always pay my debts.
You need to pay the Argonians a fair wage.
Well, my friend, if you think those boots need more coin, I'll make it happen. But I'm doing this for you, not them.
Okay, well.
Please forgive my mood. I'm still coming to
Well,
terms
that went well.
with death.
Right, let's forward to you. Neil scene. Yeah, of course we will. Alright, well, there you go. Actually, we might need to go down to the docks again. Damn it. Okay, spoken to her, haven't we? Hell good, yeah. That's a point. Yeah, the property would get is that is the place where we solved, well, not where we solved up, where the woman died. Remember, we had to follow like a blood trail up here. But apparently, actually, solving the crime isn't enough to, you know, get a bit of benefit from it. Right, the Cruelty family. I don't think we've spoken to anybody of these yet. So, as soon as the door's open, I assume someone's home. Hello.
I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times.
Did I hear you say something about a cursed child?
Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city. All right then. Ever tried taking care of children? Oh, it can be a nightmare.
Well, kiddoke. About the rest of them. It's like a whole family of these guys. Oh, hello, Grimvar.
Wow, look at that robe. Are you a wizard?
Who's your father?
His name is Torsten Cruelty. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior, the strongest one ever.
Okay.
Until next time.
Until next time. Is it just you two? Where are the rest of... Where's the rest of yous? Of the cruel seas? Guess not home, huh? Okay. Alrighty, I'll disappear then. You never saw me. I did just walk into your house. Okay. Let's head up this way. And there's another homeless guy I want to speak to called Regnor Once Honoured. We'll get to them. So let's go to the Palace of the Kings and speak to everyone in here, and we'll make sure that we've finished.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
I hope the wilds claim you one of these days.
We've intercepted couriers from Solomon.
Ah, yeah, these are the
Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on the White Run.
Lila,
What would you have me do?
So those are the Rift and...
He's against us.
What, aren't they?
He knows that.
Something you need, you miserable wretch.
How long
Excuse
are you
me?
going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
I'm not much of a strategist. Lord Ulfric
make a more powerful statement.
I'm not sure you...
I remember you. You were in Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Galmar. He handles the new recruits.
It's not why I'm here.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, speak with Galmar. What does bring you to me?
Here goes the war.
We should take Yarmarch. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'd be within spitting distance of the capital.
At Helgen, they said you shouted the king to death.
Not entirely true. Though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him. Soon enough, we will march on Solitude, and on that day the heroes of Sovngarde will march with us, and the Empire will fall to its knees in fear.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Losing the rift gives Tullius easy access to the south of Eastmarch. Talos preserve us. We must take it back. Now that the Empire has been driven from the Reach, we can put a stop to the raping of her silver mines. That silver belongs in Skyrim.
Okay, why are you fighting this war?
We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the Empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us. The Empire thinks it holds Valkyrie from us, but the souls of Skyrim's bravest are buried there and will fill our hearts and strengthen our blades.
Why'd you kill the High King?
I killed Torrent to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself?
Someone call you a murderer.
I challenged him in the traditional way, and he accepted. There were many witnesses. No murder was committed. True, he didn't stand a chance against me, but that was precisely the point. He was a puppet king of the Empire, not a High King of Skyrim. His father before him, perhaps, but not Torrik. He was too privileged and too foolish, more interested in entertaining his queen than ruling his country.
And what of his widow? Doesn't she claim the throne?
Indeed, Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude. Historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it.
Do you desire to be the High King?
There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been hand-picked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to Imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making.
How did you become the Jarl of Eastmarch?
My father, the Great Bear of Eastmarch, died during my imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison. Such is the love of Titus meat for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city in mourning. At one with my own grief and anger, clamoring in angry voices, calling out for justice, for war. They sat me on the throne of Ysgramor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that honor.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure why Tullius is wasting his time trying to take Winterhold from us. But if he wants to throw his men away, I'll gladly accept that gift. Keep your brother
ready to start this war in earnest.
Okay.
Soon.
Alright, so done with him.
Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. Yeah, but first, tell me, why does a foreigner want to fight for Skyrim?
I want to fight the Empire. Oh, no, I thought it said fight for the Empire. I was like, that's just funny.
I still say you should take them
Speak
all
with
out
Galmar.
like you
He'll
did
size
their
you up and see
king.
where he can. Torrik was.
Are there not other regions he needs to talk about?
We should take Yarmarch.
Oh, whatever.
It'll be an important pressure point on things.
Right, so we've spoken to these three now, okay. Right, so we're done with them.
City without bloodshed, all the better.
I think we're done with downstairs in general. We spoke to you?
Many I
spent my life.
Right, okay, yeah, sure. Alright, let's go upstairs. There's still that, the mage as well, isn't there? I know we've dealt with him for the quest. I don't know if he did all of his dialogue though, so.
Whatever you've heard
Yes, we have.
is probably true.
Alright, there it is. Just make sure there's no one else. I just want to be definite, if you know what I mean. Right, so. But I mean, I guess we've spoken to the opposition, I guess, you know.
Hey, watch it.
But, yeah, I'm not going to be supporting the Stormcloaks. because they're a bunch of racists, and I don't like racists, I have to admit. That's the barracks, not going to be anyone of interest in there. Just guards. Don't care. Don't care. Alright, I want to speak to the other homeless dude. I think he's out here somewhere, or he might be inside the Candlehearth Hall. Have to see. Right. Oh, this Nils. Bloody Nils, it's bald headed, looks like everybody.
Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire.
I'm cutting.
May the gods watch over your battle, friend.
Yeah, you too.
Safe journey.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
Why is this called Candlehearth Hall?
Did you see the candle above the fire upstairs? It was lit 163 years ago, back when this building was the home of a grand warrior named Windhelm. When word came that he'd fallen, his son Geoff lit the candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns.
Interesting.
Enjoy your stay.
Forgive my mood. Still coming to terms with my daughter's death.
I think most people are upstairs just checking there's no one down here.
This land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. All hail to Ulfric! You are the High King.
No, he's not.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you've... My blade is sharp and patience
Let's
isn't
get rid of all
exactly my
these.
strong suit. But alright.
Done.
You've been a... Good. Let's go find something to fight. Huh?
Whatever.
Sure. Feel free to hand... You're letting me go? What's wrong? Is my skill with a blade making you look bad? I'm kidding, friend. Until we meet again.
Uh-huh.
Wow, look, I'm bored. What do you say? Good. I could use the exercise.
Yeah.
You're
Bye.
letting me go? What's
Yeah.
wrong? Is my skill
Hello.
with a blade
I'm
making
a
you
writer
look
by
bad?
trade. Not that the people
I'm
of
kidding,
Skyrim
friend.
do much reading.
Until we meet again.
What kind of writing do you do?
I write drama, friend. The legends and history of Skyrim made to excite and inspire. Poor Gerard Germain at the Bard's College has been waiting for my latest work, Olaf and the Dragon, for weeks now. Roads are a mess.
I'll deliver the book for you.
You're sure? When you see Gerard, ask for a tip. I'm sure he'll be in a good mood after reading this. I still can't believe Isabella's gone.
Cool.
You.
Such a helpful young
You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash.
I don't like your attitude.
Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours. Don't think I can take you? 100 septum say I can punch you back where you came from.
You're on.
All right? Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come
Yeah.
on. Let's see what you're
Beats
making.
for racist. This is all I wanted. Yeah, how'd you like that?
That wasn't a fair swing.
My money's on the big one.
You lost. Give me my money.
Yeah. Here. Good to see you again, friend.
Yeah, okay. Why'd you hit the Dark Elves?
They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. But what did they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have.
You have for a second beaten. You really think the Dark Elves are Imperial spies?
Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor are elves too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate.
Maybe I interrogate you. You racist bastard.
Some gray skin doesn't pick your pocket.
Comment below if you think I should do a save and then just kill him and then reboot it.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
Fancy robes.
Please forgive my
Wizard or something?
still got
Farewell.
safe journey,
Sure.
sword brother.
What can I do for you?
Do you know the age of oppression?
You must be a Stormcloak through and through.
Yeah.
You missed that one.
That's why I'm changing my opinion.
Sure. What can I do for you? Yes.
Yes, that's more appropriate.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love.
Yeah, you play that. You inspire them all.
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them greyskins know what I think of them.
Uh-huh. Right, is that everyone? There's more rooms here. No, it's just... I don't know what's going on. Beware, beware, the Dragon Ball comes in and is gonna kick your racist ass. Okay, is that everybody? Still a few people we've not spoken to. Where's your buddy? Where's the other homeless dude? Oregano once honoured. Not up here, is he? Everyone's died. That would be quite depressing. Let's check the Hall of the Dead, just to make sure. But I don't think anybody else. Don't see why anyone would have.
This is the Hall of the Dead. Someday you'll let me.
Thank you. That's fills me with such hope. Elevate cruelty. Cruelty. Oh, right. So she must have been one of the Dawn Guard peeps. Eek. That's all I have to say about that. Just eek. Hopefully she wasn't important. Shouldn't have anything to say. Alright. Is that it? She the only one? That looks like it. Can't see any other grey coffins or anything. Okay. Oh, hello. Callisto Corium. Yeah, of course, we knew he was dead. Cruelty, yeah. Alright. Well, Levy Cruelty's dead, at least I know that.
My father says we need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm not sure if we've spoken to everybody bar him. I don't know what's going up here. Who's this?
I own Holyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work.
Okay, right, let's check out in here first, and then we'll go off, round up some quests, I think. Nope, no one in here. That was a waste of bloody time, wasn't it? Okay. See any homeless dudes? Just let me know. Not around here, are they? No. Okay. Right, so we have Viola's Gold Ring. Alright, cool, done that. Anything else? They are just this side of the city. Alright, that's cool. That's cool and that's fine. Let's get all these quests rounded up. First of all, hang on, let's pop out to the stables. We'll get that Thalmor assassin, because we're going to have to go back to that area anyway and tell them about the ring, so might as well get this one done now. Where's the Thalmor assassin gone? Okay. You've got to be joking. Bloody hell. Always choose the wrong time, don't you? Alright, just
Move on, Frick. I have nothing to say today. Move on, Frick.
Okay. Well, it would just have to be that a dragon would spawn at this time, wouldn't it? God damn it, I don't even need dragons anymore. I've got like dragon souls for days. Alright.
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way?
Are you worried about the dragons?
My pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change. If it's my fate to be ended by a dragon, so be it. Meantime, I'll live my life the way I want to.
Okay.
It's for sale if you got the coin. Didn't think you had the coin for it anyway.
Thanks. Thank you for that.
Sometimes
really.
the difference between life and death is as swift as steep.
It's not really though, is it? Let's be honest.
Need a ride?
Nope. Seriously, where the hell is that Thalmor assassin?
Move on, Frick. I have nothing to say.
Hang on. Maybe wrong here, but... Oh, it was. Note to Jathar. Description of target. Bosman male, goes by Malborn, believed to be working for the Blade, so approach with caution. His inside knowledge of our procedures, so he will be warier than usual. Malborn is not his real name, but he's now been identified as a survivor of a family of traitors who were all believed to have died in a fire in Valinesti. Do not risk him evading us. He's likely trying to leave Skyrim. Make sure of your kill and do not implicate us. Okay. Sure. Okay, so that's been dealt with. Right. Okay. Whatever. Right, let's cross over. Oh, damn it. Okay. Well, I gotta tell you something, haven't I?
We're used to getting by on scraps, but the Shatter Shields want everything for nothing.
Torbjorn will be paying you all more.
You talked Torbjorn down. I'm impressed. Here I was saving this for a rainy day. Maybe now I can afford a few more for my people. Take it.
Thank you.
May the earth beneath your feet be always soft.
Yeah, you too. You too. So no one knew? No. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello.
We're one of the same kind.
Oh, Savaris. We already know you.
Glad to have met you.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's head back in. So we've just got those two little quests to hand in, haven't we? The ring and the... Wait. Oh, it's just, yeah. Okay. Down here we're going. Looks like it. Right. Corner Club. Let's tell Melbourne.
Watch what you're doing!
Need something?
The Thalmor assassin is dead. It's safe to leave Windhelm.
That's great news. I better go, right now, before they find me again. This is my chance. Thank you. Here. I stole a lot from the Thalmor over the years. You may as well have some of it.
250, seriously. That's it.
I thought the Grey Quarter.
Alright, I've just got one more. Well, sort of. Just got Sarge's used words.
Everybody in here? Have you taken care of that little problem?
I placed Viola's ring in her house.
Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours. You already know all that I know. You've already learned all I can teach you.
Okay. Alright. I will. Of course. Never return. Okay, I think that'll do it for today. So let's just have a quick save. Alright, we've actually not even really left the Windhelm region today, but that's fine. We've managed to get through quite a few quests and people, so that's decent. But yeah, that's where we're going to end it for today. In the next episode, we'll probably finish up that other quest. We'll start up repairing the file, speak to everyone else who we can speak to. Pretty much get Windhelm wrapped up as much as we can before the end of the Civil War. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to share the video. I'll see you guys in episode 147. Bye guys.